Hi everyone, it's Anne here from annshappystampers.co.uk and I'm back again with another tutorial for you. And I don't have a prototype to show you today, but what we're going to create is a gift box that is going to hold 3 of these Yankee candles. Alright, now what I'm going to use is the beautiful Eastern Medallion Thinlits. These are absolutely gorgeous. These will be available to order on the 1st of May for customers. And we're going to be using these 2 here, okay? Or you could even use those 2 there. They're just the same, they're just a different pattern. So I'm going to use them too. And I've recorded this video once before and I did something wrong, so I'm afraid 2 of them are scored already, but I'll still run over them. So I'm going to make this in rose red, and I've got a piece of, I'm not even sure what colour it is, it could be old olive I think, for the inside. So you're going to need a piece for your base which measures 9 3/4 by 6 1/4, and a piece for your lid which measures 9 13/16 by 6 5/16. And if you go on my blog, I'll have all the measurements there, also measurements in centimetres as well. Now the box is going to be sectioned, so you need a piece which measures 2 1/8 by 11 1/4. Okay, so take a scoreboard. Like I say, I've already scored them because I did something wrong. So your base, you were going to put your base in at the long side and you're going to score it at 2 7 3/4. Turn it to the short side and you're going to score at 2 4 1/4. Alright, that's your base. The lid is reinforced and you're basically just going to score at 1 and 2 on all 4 sides. Okay, 1 2 1 2. Now take your long piece and you were going to score this. I think this is the bit that I might have got wrong. On the long side you were going to score it at 1 3/4, 3 1/4, 4 3/4, 6 3/4, 8 1/4, and 9 3/4. Alright, so you should end up with that. And that is it for the scoring. So we're going to do our base first. So let's just fold and burnish. Oh, and I had some amazing news the other day. I promoted to Silver Elite, which I am just so happy about. I'm actually really pleased with how quick I've achieved it as well, so I'm over the moon. Right, so take your box here and we're going to cut up a score line here, okay, and we're just going to take a little wedge out of each side of this square just to make it, help it close better, so you end up with that. And we're going to do the same on all 4 corners. Turn it round and you're going to repeat that again on the other side. Okay, so that is what you should have now. And I'm just going to grab my silicone mat because I'm just going to pop some fuse on here. So we need to pop fuse on all 4 of these tabs here, just to stick our box together. Okay, and then we are just going to fold them in and join it together like that, so it's nice and flush and tidy. And what we're going to do now is move on to our sectioned piece, and I'm just going to make sure those tabs are stuck down. And there is our little base of our box. Now take your section piece, and what we want to do is, starting in the left, we're going to fold this one in a valley. Then we are, is that right? No, we're not. We're going to, yes we are. Then we're going to go in a mountain, then a valley again, and that is going to create that, and we're going to stick those 2 bits together. Then we are going to do, can't even remember, yeah, another valley, then a mountain, and then a valley. And that is going to create the other piece, so that is what you're going to end up with in effect, right? And then we need to pop some glue, which I haven't got out, or I could just use fuse actually, just for quickness. So I want some glue on here, and this is just going to literally stick to there to create that, and then the same with this bit here. Just stick that to itself, and that is what you'll have. Okay, and then this is going to get stuck inside our box, just like that. Okay, so I am going to pop some adhesive on these end tabs here, just to stop it from, you know, moving around and sliding around. So just get it where you're happy with it inside your box. You want an even gap at either side, so I think I'm quite happy with that one there. And then our little candles will just sit in like so. And I've just thought the green just picks up the green in there. So that's the base done. Right, now our lid. What I want to do is I want to cut out 3 of these along the top of the box. So I think what we'll do first is fold and burnish and cut away the bits that we don't need, and then we can sort the rest out after that. Alright, so it's just like all the reinforced boxes I do. You've got 4 little squares in every corner. So you are going to cut up here first to reveal that. Then we need to remove these 2 bottom ones. so we're just left with them. And we also need to remove the end one here. And then I like to just notch in there, and then notch in your little tab as well, and also there. So that is what you want to have on all 4 sides. Okay, so move over to this one, remove the two bottom squares and the end square. Okay, and then you just want to turn it round and do the same on the opposite side. Alright, so that is our lid cut and done. Now, before we put it together, we need to get this done. So I've got a pencil and I want 3 along here. So what I'm going to do is put the first one on, try and get it central, and I'm leaving a small gap before the score line. Alright, and then I'm just going to draw around it with a pencil because we'll have to rub these lines out afterwards. Alright, so there is the first line, first drawing. Then I'm going to do the end one. So again, I want to try and get it as straight as I can, and I'm going to draw around there, and this is going to be a guide for when I cut these out. And then I can actually, now I'm going to rub this out and do this one again, because basically I can move this in a little bit. So I can slightly come in a little bit here. And when I cut this out, I might even move this one in a little bit as well. So just try and get it all even. And then, yeah, I think I can come in just ever so slightly. So I'm going to get the big shot and I'm going to cut one out to show you, and I'll do the rest off camera because I don't want it to go on forever. So take your big shot or whatever machine you have, and I've got the magnetic platform. Now, to get this to fit in, it might go, I don't know, you're going to have to fold just one of these in, that's all, just one, okay, and it won't cut it out because I've done it, and then it will fit on the plate. Okay, so take your little dies or whatever you want to use. Like I say, you can order these on the 1st of May. So, and I'm going to go on to my pencil line, but I said before I can slightly move this one in, just away from the edge a little bit. And then just get it lined up with your pencil. And then this one goes in the middle of here. Just try and get that straight as well, okay? So that's what you want to be aiming for. And then I'm going to run this through and I'll show you the effect that it has. Okay, so what it does is it kind of just cuts away the cardstock. So like I said, we're going to have sort of, you know, a cute little aperture being cut out of the box so you can see and smell the candles still from the inside, which I think is a really good idea. And they all just come out like that. So that's what I want to do. So I've got to do the other two and then rub the pencil lines out. So I'm going to do that and I'll be back when I've ran it through another 2 times. There we go, everyone. I think that looks beautiful. I've rubbed the pencil lines out as well, so we're ready to stick it together now. So we need to pop adhesive on the 4 tabs here. And if we turn it round, we need to put it on the outside of these as well. Like so. And then we just pop the sides, stick the sides together. And then we can now fold these bits round, which is what reinforces our lid. And then just take your bone folder and just run that across to make sure it's all stuck nice and secure. And there we go. I think that looks really, really pretty. And that's what I mean about those dies. They're just so versatile. You can do so many, you know, different combinations and all sorts. Now, I like it like this. I suppose if you wanted to, you could even pop some glimmer paper or foil behind it. You know, anything you want. So, there's our pretty little box. And we're going to pop our lid on. And there we go. You can just see the candles in, but you can, you know, you can still smell them, and that is what I wanted. So I've got a little, I cut the smallish stitch shape in Whisper White, and I don't know if I showed you, I'm using Thoughtful Banners, and I'm using, what is it, yeah, Fabulous Friend, which I can't find, Fabulous Friend. And I'm going to heat emboss that because there is gold on the candle, so I thought that would pick that up quite nicely. So just wipe it over with the embossing buddy. I've got my little Fabulous Friends mounted here, and it does just fit on this little oval. Just in the middle there, and then I've got some gold powder, there we go, and we'll just quickly heat set that with the heat tool. So I've just got some tweezers here, and you might want to turn the sound down. I'm just going to let the tool heat up for a minute or so. There we go. I think that looks really pretty. It's not focusing, it is now. So I want to pop that onto my box, and I think I am just going to pop it on the lid there, just at the front. Okay, so I don't know if I want to, no, I'm not going to put it on dimensionals because I don't want, you know, people to catch it or whatever. I'm just going to take the lid off and stick this on flat. So I want to try and get it in the middle, like so, which I think that looks so pretty. I mean, you know, it's plain, but I just think the lid really is the, you know, main focal point. I'm just going to see if I can get, yeah, I've got a green enamel shape here, which obviously will pick up from the green inside. So I'm just going to pop the lid off. I'm just going to pop a little one on there. And there we go. I hope you like it. I think it's fab, and you know, you can still see them, you can definitely smell them. So yeah, anyway, I'll be back again on Wednesday with another tutorial. Don't forget, all the details are on my blog, including measurements in centimeters. So thanks for watching. Don't forget, you can buy this on the 1st of May. So if anyone, you know, requires any help or info, if you just you can email me or contact us through my blog. So take care and bye for now.